Fight of the Week, your Saturday night cavalcade of sports features.
Welcome to the Fight of the Week. I'm Don Dunphy, your ringside commentator. Tonight, the Welterweight Championship of the world is at stake as title holder Emile Griffith meets ex-champion Kid Paret over 15 rounds or less at Madison Square Garden. Griffith, born 23 years ago on the Virgin Islands, won the crown when he knocked out Paret in the 13th round last April 1st at Miami Beach. He successfully defended by KOing Gaspar Ortega in 12 rounds at Los Angeles on June 3rd. For both Paret and Ortega, it was the only time they had ever been stopped. In all, Griffith has won 25 out of 27, scoring 9 knockouts and dropping 2 decisions. Paret, who was born in Santa Clara, Cuba in 1937, is a fiery and determined fighter. Before losing to Griffith, he had taken the welterweight title from Don Jordan and successfully defended against Federico Thompson. Paret has won 46 times, has fought 46 times, winning 33, losing 10 and fighting 3 draws. He also has KO'd 9. Paret and Griffith have several similarities. Each is 5 feet 7 and a half. Each is one of 8 children, and both had trouble making the title weight today. Paret coming in at 146, and Griffith right on the nose at 147.
Counting for the knockdowns will be referee Joe Mascalzo, and the referee for the main event, Al Burrow. 15 rounds for the Welterweight Championship of the world at stake. Introducing from Santa Clara, Cuba, weighing 146, the former welterweight king, Kid Paret. His opponent wearing the black trunks, weighing 147, the welterweight champion of the world, Emile Griffith. 15 rounds with the welterweight title at stake.
Enthusiastic crowd. Here's Al Burrow.
Both you men have boxed in New York before, and you know the rules. This being the championship fight, the 8 counts, and the 3 knockdowns in 1 round are waived. I want you to break clean and clinch it. When I tell you to step back yourself. I want a good, clean fight, and good luck to both of you. Shake hands now and come out boxing.
The men are wearing 6-ounce gloves in this championship fight, scoring in New York on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even on an official's card. Emile Griffith and the black trunks on the left, the champion, and Kid Paret, the challenger, on the right, from whom he took the crown. Round 1, scheduled for 15. Paret, you know, is a bouncy fighter with a lot of heart. Emile Griffith has been told to keep his hands up and his chin down. He's doing it for the moment. Last time out, Paret weighed 146 and a half. He's a half-pound lighter now. And his opponent, Emile Griffith, weighed 145 and a half. He's a pound and a half heavier, right on the welterweight limit. Griffith has never gone 15 rounds. Paret has gone twice with Federico Thompson and Don Jordan. He won both of them. Paret keeps up on his toes most of the time. Griffith on his toes, except when he wants to hit hard, then he goes flat on his feet. Both boys are noted for good combination punching. Very good official in there, Al Burrow. Each is showing a lot of respect for the other at the moment. 1 minute to go in round one. Each has a highly partisan following in the gallery and on the floor at the Garden. Paret has been working the body a lot more than has Griffith and has been effective in there. Seconds to go in round one. There's the bell. Here's round five. Champion Emile Griffith in the black trunks, challenger, and former champion Benny Kid Paret in white. There seems to be a slight cut below, well below the left eye of Benny Paret. Probably a slight abrasion. A little head work on the inside. One minute to go in round five. Good shot in there by Paret, another. Ten seconds to go in round five. He's a good fighter, as you're saying. There's the bell. Round six, Madison Square Garden. Champion Emile Griffith, black trunks. Challenger Benny Kid Paret in white. 15 rounds. Schedule. Benny Kid Paret is getting a bit puffy around the left eye. The bout goes far enough, it could close up on him. At the moment, Paret seems to be beating Griffith to the punch. There are 2 minutes left in this round. He's looking for a better hold. There's a minute left in round 6. That was quite a rally, wasn't it? There's the bell ending round 6. Here in New York, round spaces with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even. Griffith in black, Paret in white trunks. Griffith the champion. Al Pearl talking to Kid Paret about a little too much head work. The puffiness continues to grow around the left eye of Kid Paret. There are 2 minutes left in round 7, scheduled for 15. Must be a Spanish-Italian in the audience. He yelled Alabanza to Paret. One minute to go in round 7. That time Griffith did the beating to the punch. Photographer's leaning in for a good picture. Ten seconds to go in round 7. Griffith, Benny Kid Paret in white. Al Burrell, the referee. Two minutes left in round 8. A big one by Paret. Griffith has learned to shorten up on his punching. There's a good close-up shot by our ringside camera. Looks like that big right hand by Paret roused Griffith out of his lethargy, and he went to work. About 30 seconds left in this round. There's the bell ending round 8. Comparing this fight as far as it's gone and has passed the halfway mark now, the 15-rounder was passed through round 8. Comparing it with the fight in Miami Beach April 1st, in which Emile Griffith knocked out Benny Kid Paret in 1 minute and 11 seconds of the 13th round, to me it looks as though both fighters are in better shape tonight. Paret looks a great deal better than he looked that night down in Miami, and Emile Griffith has become a more mature fighter. He has been a good fighter all along, but now he seems to know how to fight more. There is some of the distinguished audience here at Madison Square Garden who have turned out on this Saturday night to see this welterweight championship fight. We're coming up to round 9 now. There's the bell. Emile Griffith, black trunks. Benny Kid Paret, the challenger in white. Plenty of time for either man to win by a decision or a knockout. Paret's hands are lightning fast. Just doesn't seem to carry the potency of Griffith's punches. Sometimes he hits more often. A trickle of blood beside the left eye of Benny Kid Paret, and the puffiness around it continues. 1 minute to go in round 9. Seconds to go in round 9. Paret making Griffith hold. Of a 15-round bout for the welterweight championship. Champion Emile Griffith in black trunks. Benny Kid Paret, ex-champion and challenger in white. And I'd say it's a pretty close fight. Now Griffith seems to be a little puffy below the left eye. Two minutes left in this round. A minute left in this round as the pace slows down, understandably, because it's been very torrid. Round 10 almost over. It's a 15-round bout. There's the bell ending round 10. We'll take a quick look at each corner while we have time here between rounds. Emile Griffith, a little bit tired, naturally. And I think, if I can read the expression on his face, just a little bit discouraged. He's not been able to set Benny Kid Paret up with a big left hook as he did down in Miami. Gil Clancy is talking to him. Now on the other side of the ring, Benny Kid Paret, seemingly rejuvenated after a very slow beginning in which Griffith had him in trouble several times. But as is his bouncy nature, he comes bouncing back, this boy Benny Kid Paret from Santa Clara, Cuba. And we're coming up now to round 11 of a 15-rounder at Madison Square Garden. The bell, Emile Griffith in black trunks, Benny Kid Paret in white. Paret holding on. They're over in Griffith's corner. Here's where Griffith has done his best work against the rope. One minute to go in round 11. Now Griffith is coming on again. That Paret is tough in his game. Seconds to go in round 11. There's the bell. Madison Square Garden, the bell is sounded. Champion Emile Griffith, the welterweight champion, the black trunks. Ex-champion and challenger Benny Kid Paret in white. Both boys now living in New York City. Griffith came from the Virgin Islands and Paret from Santa Clara, Cuba. Is hot in there. Round 12, half over. There have been no knockdowns in the fight. Griffith's tactics are plain to see. He's just smothering Paret whenever he can. This is a much better Paret, however, than the one who lost the crown in April. There's the bell ending round 12. Benny Kid Paret back to his corner. Jose Torriera taking the mouthpiece out. On this wide shot of the Garden, we can give you a few thoughts on the bout. The rounds which we thought Griffith won, we thought he won by a big margin, but there were other rounds in which Benny Kid Paret did the winning, and other rounds which could be a toss-up. So I figure it's still anybody's bout at the end of round 12, with rounds 13, 14, and 15 yet to come. A nice pack is being applied to the left eye of Emile Griffith. There are more than 6,000 paid customers in the Garden tonight, paying more than $20,000 to see this championship bout. Next week we'll be in Louisville, Kentucky. Cassius Clay versus Alex Mitteff in a heavyweight bout. Round 13. There's the bell. Griffith the black trunks. The white trunks are worn by Paret. It was in the 13th round that Griffith won the crown from Paret by a knockout on April 1st in Miami Beach. Al Burrell, the referee. Two minutes left in this round. Round 13, scheduled for 15. John Condon, the Garden publicity director for boxing, points out that this is the longest that Emile Griffith has ever gone in a fight. He beat Paret in 1 minute and 11 seconds of the 13th round, and he's gone almost 2 minutes of the round now. Paret has a cheering section which is trying to root him home with 1 minute to go in round 13. Griffith knew that Paret was going into one of his flurries, and he kept sidestepping to keep him off the pace and off his timing. Griffith has done his test scoring in this identical spot all night, just holding Paret against the rope. 10 seconds to go in round 13. Griffith ran into a short right there, and there's power behind it. Round 14, both fighters dripping and losing perspiration. Benny Kid Paret, the white trunks, Emile Griffith in black. have been no knockdowns in the fight, and there are 2 minutes left in round 14. Neither boy's been badly hurt. Those body punches got in there. One minute left in round 14. Paret is bleeding below the left eye now. He's still full of fire. There's the bell in the round 14. A quick look at both fighters before the final round. Manny Alfaro is a pretty good shield for Benny Kid Paret. He's his manager. Johnny Sulo working on him on the outside, and Jose Torriera from the inside. Paret speaks no English, but his manager, Manny Alfaro, speaks good English and good Spanish. Alfaro, the referee, goes out to the center of the ring. They'll touch gloves for this 15th and final round. There's the bell. Emile Griffith in black, Benny Kid Paret in white. Griffith the champion. And now Griffith is also puffy around the right eye. Paret is puffy around the left. They're not tied up yet. I think you'll agree that it's been a grueling fight. Two minutes left in this 15th and final round. There have been no knockdowns. Paret bleeding below the left eye. If it goes to a decision, about half the crowd is going to be satisfied and the other half isn't, so you'll hear a lot of booing, no matter who wins. If it should turn out to be a draw, Griffith will still be the champion. Scoring in New York on a round basis with a supplementary point system. 30 seconds left in the fight. Almost over. Almost over. Yep, there it is, the final bell. Now the dandy fight for the welterweight championship. As far as I'm concerned, the issue is in the balance. We'll have the decision and an interview with the winner in just a minute. Don Dunphy up in the ring as Johnny Addy collects the cards from the judges Artie Idella and Tony Castellani. Officials of the New York State Athletic Commission, Jack Silverstein, Frank Morris, Joe Alpern, Dan Dowd, all checking over there. The card from Al Pearl hadn't been collected yet. Johnny's got it now. It was a hard, grueling fight all the way, no question about that. Each corner probably has a little doubts about the outcome. We're still waiting for the card. It's a 15-round bout. Scoring here in New York is on a round basis, as we told you, with a supplementary point system in case the rounds come out even on an official's card. Emile Griffith, to my left, or behind me, is the welterweight champion of the world, or at least he was, till the bell rang, ending the 15th round. He may still be. We're waiting for Johnny Addy to come in. Benny Kid Paret, the challenger. Now here's Johnny.
Judge Tony Castellano, 8, 6, 1 even, Paret. Judge Artie Idella, 9 to 6, Paret.
There you have it, Benny Kid Paret.
Albert, 8, 6, 1 even, Griffith. The winner by majority vote. And once again, the welterweight champion of the world, Benny Kid Paret.
There you have a hard-bruising fight, and Benny Kid Paret has regained the welterweight championship of the world from the man from whom he took it, to whom he lost it, Emile Griffith, last April 1st in Miami Beach.